Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning.
Guys, my name is Coach Anthony. I've been a professional boxing teacher for over a decade. I've worked with numerous world-rated professional boxers, world champion boxers, and even amateurs at the Olympic level. Over the years, I've created courses that are going to help you improve in different areas of your boxing, where I teach boxing fundamentals and I teach tactics and I get in depth. Guys, there's going to be a link somewhere on the screen. I want you guys to click it because I'm giving a special offer. I need you guys to invest into yourself. You don't have to walk this boxing journey alone, guys. I'm here to help you, and that's what I really want to do. So click on the link, go ahead, invest into yourself, and learn how to box and stop trying to figure this out on your own. Boxing life.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Man, let me tell you guys, I am on like no sleep. This is like no sleep November for me, man. I've been just staying up late, getting up early, just grinding it out. Man, I don't know what it is, man. I just keep waking up on like 3 hours of sleep. But it's all good, man. I said, let me come on here since I can't sleep, come chop it up with you guys for a little bit. As you guys know, today is Black Friday. It's finally here. The day that we've been promoting all this time, Black Friday 75% off all the courses. Today is the day. It is Black Friday. If you've been waiting, if you've been on the fence, don't wait no longer, because today is the day. It is Black Friday. You go to the website, CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. You already know you're going to get 75% off the courses, the bundles. You're going to get added to the CA boxing community. We're going to pick that up for 2022. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And I just wanted to come on here and chop it up with you guys for a little bit. I was going to try to go back to sleep. I probably went to sleep last night at 5 in the morning. And I woke up today at 8 in the morning. Don't ask me why. I just did. And since I'm up, I'm grinding it out. So I said, you know what? Let me come on here, talk to you guys while I'm up. Remind you guys that it's Black Friday. Remind you guys not to procrastinate. Don't wait. Now is the time to make things happen. Let me say what's up to the people in here. Francisco, good morning, champ. What you doing up? What you got going on, Francisco? Mr. Just Because, what's up, my guy? I ain't seen you in a few days, man. I miss you, brother. Where you been? We've been going crazy on the live the last 3 or 4 days. I ain't seen you. Paranoia, what's going on, champ? Good morning. Tom Jones, good morning, coach. Good morning, my guy. Damn, coach, I just started work and had put people on yesterday's episode. This clutch. Good morning, man. I appreciate you, Nick, man. Nick, we was on here late last night, and then this morning I'm right back. You know, it is what it is. Good night, coach from India. Oh, you guys are on the opposite time slot. Welcome to the club, coach. No sleep. Yeah, man. I mean, I try to value sleep as much as I can, but sometimes it's like, when you got so much on your mind, so much to do, and you just feel like you got such little time, and you just keep getting up early and going to sleep late. And I guess that's just part of the process sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't mad about it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I guess when you love what you're doing, you don't want to sleep, you know what I'm saying? Stephen Fulton versus Brandon Figueroa fight tomorrow night on Showtime. Yes, sir. Very excited about that. I had a chance to work with Stephen Fulton in about 2017. Had no idea he would get to where he is today. He's shown dedication. He's shown drastic improvements, great conditioning, good skills, tough, rugged, ready to work. I think he's going to do very well against Brandon Figueroa. I will be tuned in. And, I will definitely be watching that. And the Teofimo fight too, absolutely, Tom Jones. We're blessed, man. Boxing is on fire right now. We've been blessed week after week after week after week. We just good fights, man. It's way too early, Coach. Good morning, man. Tell me about it, bro. But I'm here. I'm here, man. Dedication to the No Days Off November. You can't say I didn't come on today if I decide to sleep for the rest of the day. But now I'm gonna be back on here tonight. We definitely gonna chop it up tonight as well. I got things I got to do this morning. I had to go grab something this morning real quick. I got a couple of people I have to train today. And from there, of course, I'm going to be promoting the Black Friday sale all day long. That's going to be my main focus, to make sure everybody takes advantage and saves 75% off all the courses and bundle packages. As today is the day, it's the actual day. It's like fight day, it's been fight week all week for me. Been promoting like crazy, and today is fight day. Today is the day. It's Black Friday. You know what I'm saying? That's how it feels. You know what I'm saying? And we're looking to get these in as many people's hands as possible. The master bundle package is gonna give you everything I've ever created. If you don't have anything of mine, is an extremely, extremely huge discount right now. The CA boxing community. I'm so excited to launch that. Just so we can go ahead and get going on that. So we got a lot of good things in the works, man. Boxing's alive and well, and I want to contribute to the sport by helping out as many people as I can learn boxing through teaching them on the internet, through conversations like this, Q&As, or instructional videos or courses, or there's so many ways to learn, and we're gonna go ahead and make sure we make that happen on here. Then Tank fights next weekend. That's gonna be a good one too, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a good one too. What's going on, Hassan? How are you? Good morning. Andre, what fighter today do you believe has the perfect blend of inside and outside fighting? The perfect blend of inside and outside fighting. So far, I think we got Jerron Ennis. Jerron Boots Ennis. Have you seen him fight yet? Jerron Boots Ennis, man. I think he's the one. Keith Thurman still trying to stay relevant. It's unfortunate, man. Keith Thurman was on a tear, and then literally, what I'm saying, after that, man, it just went downhill for him, man. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate, man. I just posted on my Instagram something. Let me share it with you guys if you didn't already see it. And basically, I said, it's crazy how boxing is a cycle. Guys who were on top or prospect 10 years ago are retired or retiring. A new group of young guys coming up. Your shelf life isn't as long as you think. Take advantage of your opportunities now. And it's crazy because you just think about not too long ago, Keith Thurman was on top. Now look at him. You got a guy like yourself, no disrespect to you, Tom Jones, but basically somehow cracking a joke on him, like he's still trying to stay relevant and laugh out loud. Now think about this. Not too long ago, he was the hottest thing in boxing, right? Your shelf life in boxing is not that long. You know what I mean? It seems like it. You know what I mean? And you have some exceptions to the rule, like the Floyd Mayweathers and the Bernard Hopkins and the Canelos and guys like that, who seem like they just don't go nowhere. They're still around. But a lot of these guys, man, they come and they go. They come and they go, and they're good. They're good. But boxing, your shelf life isn't that long. You got to make things happen while you can, while your body still can. Because once them injuries start to come in, once the deterioration comes in, the accumulation of punishment comes in, the management and the promotion stops. You know what I mean? Everything changes. Thoughts on Philly showdown: Paul Crow versus Mark Dawson. I don't know Mark Dawson too well. I know that my boy Rasheem Jefferson's training Paul Crow. So, and I know Paul Crow has the amateur pedigree. So I think Paul Crow should be all right in this fight. Do you think that Boots versus Crawford, whatever fight, who you got, looks like Errol Spence versus Bud will happen. Errol Spence versus Bud is the fight we got to see. You know, these guys' shelf life isn't that long. Like I said, they better make it happen now. We got to get to it. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to it. Mike Tyson, I don't know what you're saying, Mike Tyson. I don't understand. I don't even know what language you're speaking, but big shout out to you, Mike Tyson. I hope everything is good with you. Good morning. But I really don't know what you're talking about. Guys, if you see a Black Friday 75% on all courses, bundle packages, man, I'm going to be on here for a little while this morning, chopping it up with you. Keep them Q&As coming in. You know what I mean? We could go ahead and talk about all this, man. I want to know what's on your mind, man. We got a big fight tomorrow. We got Teofimo Lopez versus Cambosis, Stephen Fulton versus Brandon Figueroa. Should be very, very interesting. And of course, I want you guys to take advantage of the Black Friday 75 sale. So guys, make sure you go to the website and pick something up. I just dropped the how to box from the outside and how to box from the inside course. They're absolutely phenomenal. So I want you guys to go ahead and grab those, man, if you don't already have them, man. I mean, they're some of my favorite work. Good people, bad intentions. Good morning, coach. Good morning to you, champ. How to throw the left hook? It seems like I don't have enough power because my elbows are so close. What's going on, champ? I mean, this is something where I would have to see how you're throwing it. You know what I mean? I can't really just give you a generic answer on why. But what I will say is, you know, you want to make sure you're throwing that hook. You got it open wide enough. You don't want it too close. You're right. You want to keep it, 90 degrees. You want to have cut in half. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get that good hook. Boom. How was your Thanksgiving, coach? It was great, man. Spent time with some family. Ate a lot. Diet starts Monday. We got leftovers in the fridge. I really got to get my diet in check, guys. I think I'm gonna do a diet journey with y'all, man. Would y'all be interested in seeing me bring this weight back down to my original form, my original weight? Would y'all be interested in that? If I was to bring you on that process? Hey, coach, how many miles is too much for road work in boxing? I don't think you need to do any more than 3 miles, champ. I think that 3 miles is a good number, as long as you're running it at a good pace. If you're doing 3 miles in like 30 minutes, you're doing it too slow. I'm going to say if you can get that 3 miles in 20 minutes to 21 minutes, you're doing phenomenal. If you're doing it in 25 minutes, your average, or 24 minutes is average. But if you're in that 24 to 25-minute range, you want to try to bring that down closer to 21 minutes as possible, 3 times a week, and you're good. I think that's a good starting point. And then from there, you can add some sprinting days and high, intensity days where maybe you just hit the track and do some sprints. You don't need to run 5, 8, 10 miles unnecessary. Diet journey 100%. All right, I might do that, man. I might need you guys, man. I might need you guys to hold me accountable. Good morning, coach. Have you ever incorporated hill work to your training methods? Absolutely. I mean, but if we don't have hills, then we just got to incline that treadmill. But yeah, hills is great. Absolutely. What's up, coach? What are some good footwork drills? Francisco, you know better, champ. You know better. I got a whole course right now on footwork that you can get 75% off right now, Francisco. You get it for $25. All you got to do is go to the website, go pick that up. As far as some advanced footwork drills, I'm going to go ahead and make something on that because that's something that I got to demonstrate and teach. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. You can do like ladder drills and stuff that like you can go on YouTube and do like ladder drills that you see like basketball players and football players do for speed and agility, which I think are definitely needed for boxing. But, if we're focusing on boxing specific footwork drills, I'm going to have to demonstrate those and teach them and explain to you why we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard for me to just tell you right now as I sit behind this laptop. Is fight week cutting all water weight? Yes, it is. That's all it is. You're just taking the water out. The diet and being in shape should have been. It should have happened by then. So if you're trying to get in shape fight week, you're too late. Do you like training amateurs or pros better? What are some tips you would give someone who wants to be a trainer? I got mixed emotions about the whole amateur and pro thing. I like training amateurs for the pure fact that I'm teaching them the process. I'm teaching them how to, um, learn the game. They're at that wanting to learn stage of their life. And I really love that. I love when I'm teaching a guy and he's super excited about the information I'm giving him. Like, a lot of guys who are like a lot of you guys, even guys who just learning, you guys are so hungry for the information. You guys, are like searching and asking me all these questions. And I like that. I ain't gonna lie. I like that because it gives me a chance to help. You know what I'm saying? I like professional boxing as well for different reasons. I like professional boxing because professional boxing, these guys, get to display the skills at the world class level. I love the fight weeks. I love fight night. I love the press that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? I love that journey as well. So I'm gonna say that I like them for two different reasons. I actually like it all. I'm gonna be honest. I like training amateurs who compete. I like training professionals, and I also like to train the everyday guy who just wants to learn. And I love doing instructional course videos because I get to pour it all out in front of a camera, pre-recorded, and whoever wants to can take it for what it's worth. So I'm gonna be honest, I love it all. There's really not an aspect of teaching that I don't like. I like it all. And the tips that I would say if you want to be a trainer is learn, 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 learn. Put your ego aside. Learn, learn, learn. Hone your craft before you start teaching. Really, really put in your 10,000 hours. And then come on and then you start off slow, pay your dues. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to jump into the deep end. Don't try to jump right into a world title situation. Pay your dues, practice, refine your craft. And that's my tips, man. Work the process, you know what I'm saying? Does Pitbull have a chance versus Tank? I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know much about him. I saw some clips on him and he seems to be pretty aggressive. If he can keep Tank from getting his hands off, if Tank can't land that big shot, I mean anything's possible. Any recommendations for someone looking to join a boxing or your gym? I like old school fundamentals. Well, right now I don't have a gym. I just use a gym to record videos and do some sessions. Recommendations. I mean, you have to Google it. I guess Google in your area a champ. I don't know where you live, but you're gonna have to just pull up boxing gyms in your area. And if you like old school fundamentals, I'm gonna recommend a real boxing gym, not one of these fitness boxing gyms. So you're gonna have to do your research. Who's actually working with fighters and who's not. The gyms that focus more on classes and stuff like that, and like fitness and stuff, they're really geared toward getting guys in shape and giving you boxing fitness, which is a totally different thing than boxing. Boxing fitness, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're throwing boxing punches, but you're not learning nothing. So you're gonna have to do your research in your area, wherever area that is, and just look for a real boxing gym that actually produces competitive fighters. That's the only advice I can give you on that. Eduardo Hernandez, what's up, coach? What's up, my guy? I be one girl. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate that. I will keep doing it. Don't mind me, guys. I just woke up a couple hours ago, honestly, but I'm on no sleep. That's what I meant to say. I'm on no sleep. Like 2 hours of sleep, guys. So if I look tired, it's because I am, but I'm too tired to look awake, but I'm too awake to go to sleep. If that makes any sense. Tom Jones, any updates if Tevin Farmer will fight again? Why hasn't he fought since his last fight? It's been politics. Politics, after the whole Jojo Diaz situation, you know what I'm saying? He's ran into his politics. I actually did a whole interview with him on my No Days Off November. Pull up the Tevin Farmer interview, and we actually dive into it. It was a really good interview. You should check it out. But yeah, it's really, it has a lot to do with politics, man, at the end of the day. And once them politics hit, it's hard, man. Eduardo, you got up at 4, man. Yeah, I went to sleep at 5. So when you woke up, I was just going to sleep, and then I woke up at 8. Do you still see Justin, coach? I have not seen Justin since we closed the gym, champ. Who beats Bud, man? Who knows, man? The only person that I could see that could probably beat Bud is probably gonna either be Errol Spence or Jaron Ennis. Those are the only two guys I see at the moment. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know much about Virgil Ortiz, maybe him too, but I doubt it. But yeah, I mean, Bud's in that little circle right there is gonna have to be a top guy to beat him if he loses. He could probably beat those guys too, though. Who knows? Really want to see a rematch. No doubt in my mind, Tev would have won that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? It is what it is. Boxing's one of those sports where you can't look for the second chance. You got to make it happen on the first chance. Um, you can have bad days in sparring, but when you have a bad day in a real fight, sometimes you don't get a chance to get it back. And that's what's unfortunate. So that's why you have to do everything in your power on fight night to perform. Sometimes it's harder than other times, obviously, and you can't be too critical. But yeah, it's one of those situations where this is what happens. You go from the most active champion to the most inactive fighter, and it's just crazy how boxing works like that. So boxing is a very difficult thing, unfortunately, and hopefully he could bounce back into some fights. He seems very motivated right now. I haven't been training Tevin as of recent. He's been working out on his own. He's been going to conditioning. I see him posting. I've talked to him. We're in good spirits, but he looks motivated, and we'll see what 2022 brings. Hopefully, it brings some opportunity. Do you like Boots' chances versus Bud stylistically? I do. I really do. I think that Boots has a style to really beat Bud. I think that Bud gets touched quite a bit. I think he's a very slow starter. I think he's extremely gritty. I think he's extremely focused. He's extremely determined. He doesn't give up on himself, but he does have weaknesses and flaws. And I think that somebody like Boots, who's young, hungry, motivated, sharp, fast, could fight on the inside, outside, got power, is a kid that can present a whole lot of issues against Bud. The only thing that I can see that Bud might edge him on is experience. And that experience could play a factor later in the fight. Boots can have great moments early, and then maybe later in the fight, Bud shows why he's who he is. That could be that. Or Boots can go in there, the younger, sharper guy, and just completely dominate that fight. Or it could be a back and forth fight battle, and let the best man wins. It's just one of those fights that can go in so many different directions. We don't know what Boots can do yet because he hasn't fought the top-notch level yet. We do know what we see, though, right? And the eyes are showing us what we see. I mean, sometimes the eyes lie, right? Because everything's not what it seems, right? You put the right guy in front of the right guy, he's going to look great. But I'm going to tell you right now, from what I'm seeing out of Boots, just the things that he's doing, he's very impressive. So I think that he has a great chance based off what we're seeing fundamentally. But we have to see him fight the top-notch level opposition. And I haven't seen him fight that opposition yet. Of course, we could talk about Lipinets. I think Lipinets was a little too small for him. I know people are going to criticize me for saying that, but the facts are the facts. He was a smaller guy. And his most recent fight against Delorme, I mean, Delorme hasn't won a fight in a few fights, and he's kind of been, over the hill for some years now. So no disrespect to Boots, but he needs to fight a younger, stronger, hungrier guy for us to really know. I mean, the streets of Philadelphia are talking. The gyms are talking. Guys are getting busted up in the gym. He's boxing everybody. Nobody wants to spar him in the game. The streets are whispering behind the scenes that nobody wants to get in the ring with this kid. So he might just be that guy. We'll have to wait and see. Have a good day, coach. I'm finna put in work. Caesar, my guy, go put that work in, Caesar. Appreciate you for pulling up. I'll be on here later. You ain't got to worry about that. What's your thoughts on the term a weight bully? Never heard that term in my life, Rio. Got to be honest. Don't even know what that term means. You want to explain? You want to enlighten me and tell me what weight bully means? I don't know. Biggest hero growing up? My grandfather. My biggest hero. God rest his soul. My grandfather. Francisco, who do you see Tyson Fury fighting next? I was reading that he wants to fight in February or March. I would like to see Tyson Fury fight. I'll get Usyk. Let's go right for it. Fight Usyk. If you beat Usyk, retire. Really, nobody else I'm interested in seeing him fight. I think he beats Anthony Joshua. I would like to see Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder, and I would like to see Tyson Fury fight Usyk. Coach, Devin Haney or Tank? That's a good one. That's a toss-up, champ. You got one guy who could punch and one guy who can keep moving on his feet very well with a good jab. And Tank likes to hold back to hit you with that big shot. He could fall behind on points. But if he catches Devin, it could be lights out. So I don't know. Edward Berlanga has faced some challenges in his most recent fights. Yeah, he did. Edward Berlanga has a lot to learn. He's a good fighter, but he still is learning on the job. And we'll see what his future holds. Devin Benavidez or Canelo or Benavidez versus Charlo would be good. Yeah, those will all be good fights. Absolutely. Thoughts on changes to cruiserweight and bridgerweight? I think we'll get adjusted to it. I don't have much thoughts on it. I think the bridgerweight is good. I think that there should be definitely a smaller division for the bigger guys. I think that when you got guys like Eddie Chambers, who obviously features in most of my videos, and he's got to fight a guy who outweighs him by 60 pounds and is much taller, is not fair. So I think you should have the giants fight each other and the bigger guys who are a little bit smaller fight each other. So it makes sense. I don't know if I would call it bridgerweight though. I think it would have been dope to just call it heavyweight, right? So you would have a light heavyweight, heavyweight, and super heavyweight. That's how I think it should be. I don't know why they call it cruiserweight, and I don't know why they're calling it bridgerweight. It should be light heavyweight, heavyweight, super heavyweight, and call it a day. Let the cruiserweights and the bridgerweights fight. Let the heavyweights fight. You know what I'm saying? And let the light heavyweights be light heavyweights, right? Doesn't that make more sense? Light heavyweight, heavyweight, super heavyweight. I don't know. I don't understand the terms why they do all these weird names for these heavier guys. Weight bully cuts big weight to fight. Example, dropping 40, 50 just to make 154, term used by social media. Okay, well, I mean, the guy's been doing it for a long time. I mean, I think it's unfortunate. I think that they can only sustain it for so long before it starts to deter their body. You really shouldn't be cutting that much weight consistently. I think that if you want to put yourself through that, that's on you. But you know, guys are always looking for an advantage, one way or another. So I think it hurts the fighter who's the weight bully in the long term. It might help him for certain fights, but eventually that weight bully stuff is gonna hurt him. He's not gonna be able to sustain that for a long period of time before it deters. Morning, coach. Can you give me some pointers on throwing a 1-2 in beginner sparring, setting it up, when to use it, etc.? Well, you want to land the right hand. You set it up with the jab, right? The 1-2. That's exactly what it is. I wouldn't just throw the 1-2. I would throw more than one. So I would be like 1-1, 1-1-2. You see what I'm saying? Find them with the jab, or maybe hook off your jab. Maybe 1-1-3-2, or one stab the body right hand upstairs. Like, let the jab get him looking for the left hand. Start working that lead hand more, and then sneak the right hand in. Don't just go out there throwing the 1-2. Another thing is, make sure that jab is touching something on his body, whether it's chest, face, or his lead glove, before you throw the right hand. Because if you're missing completely with the jab, you're probably going to miss completely with the cross, right? Because if I can't touch you with the closer hand, now how am I going to touch you with the further hand? So make sure that you're getting something close enough to the target before you release that right hand or the straight left hand. Is there new skills or strategies in boxing? Is there new skills and strategies in boxing that has everything in boxing already been done? Um, you know, I don't know. I think that as we continue to learn, we may pick up a few things, but a lot of things in boxing that, I feel that could be done, I mean, have been done, but life evolves, people get smarter. So the rules change, right? What if they change some rules? What if they say you could do Superman punches in boxing in the next freaking 5 to 10 years? What if they say you could? I mean, you don't know. Like, so I don't know, man. Like, I just think that most of the things, the foundation has been set, but I'm sure you might pick up a thing or two in the next 10 to 15 years that'll change things up slightly, different ways to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Nas Castro, let the jab do the talking. I agree with you, coach. Yes, sir. Yeah, you don't just want to go out there throwing 1-2s. You want to set up your right hand. So you throw multiple jabs, multiple jabs to get you there, or the lead hooks. Jorge, what's going on, my guy? North Jersey on the check-in. I see you. Mr. Just Because, can you explain boxer vision, standing in front of your opponent, understanding distance, opponent movements, muscle memory, the importance of instincts and feel. Um, you have a lot of thoughts on like the way boxer vision. I've never used this terminology before, Mister Just Because. But you have to understand the skills and the fundamentals in order to be effective, right? So you have to understand distance. You have to be able to pick up on patterns, muscle memory, and all that stuff. Everything starts in the gym. It starts with your coach. So, in order to be able to do these things, it all starts with the fundamentals and the skills that you learn in the gym. And a lot of that's going to be learning distance, right? Working situations that may happen in your training, going through the sparring. The more experience you get, the more you'll understand when to release the shots, how to react when you feel the shots and whatnot. So, in your words, boxer vision, not something that I use, but in your words, um, you know, this all starts in the gym. This all starts by your training methods and philosophies that your trainer is teaching you. And then you bring it to sparring, and then of course you bring it to the fight. Jorge going 2.0 on them from the ground up. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. How you like that 2.0, man, by the way? And guys, for the record, as you know, the Black Friday sale is on right now, 75% on all courses and bundle package. Today is fight day. I've had this sale going on since last week. It was fight week. Today is fight day. It is Black Friday. If you haven't saved money, today is the day to save it because Black Friday is one day a year. But I extended it a little bit longer by starting it last week. But today is fight day, guys. Don't wait. Don't email me tomorrow. Don't email me tomorrow. Yo, coach, I was gonna, but I ain't get. Nah, man, listen, I've been talking about this for a week. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back to my boys in the chat. David on the check-in, I see you. Orlando. Still in Orlando. You don't know, man. You don't know about my Orlando stories. I had a great time in Orlando. Hey, coach, just want to say your videos are amazing. Teach me the Philly shell. Thanks from Germany. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Good morning, coach. Just got off work. Thank you for this live podcast. God bless you always, coach. God bless you too, Shamari, man. I hope everything's good with you. Daniel Estrada, hey, coach, what you doing so early? Yo, brother, I can't sleep, man. I went to sleep at 5 a.m. and I'm up at 8. I had something to do real quick. Next thing you know, I say, you know what? I'm going to go live. I'm going to remind the people about Black Friday. I'm going to do some Q&A. We're going to hang out. I'm going to keep myself up. I'm probably going to go to the gym and just work out, get it out the way. I got somebody to train. Then I might just come back here around like 3, probably take a little nap, a little cat nap, and then be right back at it, you know what I'm saying, for some more live talk later on, man. I'm going live a lot for the next couple of days. No days off. November ends next week. And then the lives every day are coming to an end. I got people trying to convince me to do it every day for December. What y'all think, man? Let me know. Has there been something that you've learned from working with MMA fighters that you apply to your boxers? I'm gonna say no, honestly. Working with the MMA fighters is different because they have a lot more to worry about. But there's nothing that they do for boxing that I've learned. Maybe some stuff in the clinching, but I never really even uh, learned that anything from them on that aspect. So I'm gonna say no, man. I haven't personally. I'm not saying you can't learn from MMA guys, but I haven't. Do you think 4 group sessions per week is enough? Well, it depends what you're trying to do. But I think if you're doing 4 group sessions to get in shape, yeah, that's enough. Yo, coach, your step and over videos, sneaky footwork videos, fire. You did the video with Gabriel. I actually landed a liver shot using what you taught in my sparring. Stephen James, man, I appreciate you watching the video. That little guy, Gabriel Crespo, man, that was my champion. I built that kid from 9 years old, trained him all the way up until COVID became a thing. Unfortunately, I'm not training him right now, but he continued his training at another location since I stopped coaching amateurs. But he was a super, super, super good fighter, man. Like, I'm telling you, man, nobody wants to fight this kid. This kid is good. But yeah, that's how you do it, man. You take that small step and put you in right position. You dig that shot. Coach just got the opposite stance course. Pure bliss for us southpaw. Daniel Estrada, I appreciate you saying that, man. It's definitely people sleeping on that course, Daniel. Let the people know, man. It's a fact. People are sleeping on that course. That course is unbelievable. You're gonna learn so much. You're gonna apply so much. I gave you guys so much on that particular course. Really, the stuff that I'm doing right now, like that I'm putting on these courses, man, eventually when you guys really get a full understanding, once you're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe Coach Anthony really gave us all of this, like for this price. I'm telling you, it's one of those situations where it's like you're buying real estate for a super discount, or you're buying crypto, you know what I mean? And then next thing you know, crypto explodes, or you bought Dogecoin at like 0.1 cents, and now the Dogecoin, even at 19 cents that I looked at yesterday, or 19 whatever, yeah, it was 19 cents. That's low, but in reality, that's really high for somebody who bought it at 1 cent. So, like, I'm telling you, man, anybody who invests into these courses now, in the next 2 years, 3 years, who knows where this whole boxing thing is going to go as far as internet goes and what I'm doing. And you guys are in it now. You know, it's like when I first started coaching 10 years ago, and guys underestimated me and didn't really think that I would, work with world champions and build national champions and stuff. I remember some of the older coaches would look at me and they would kind of be like, who's this new guy think he is? And they would kind of sleep on me. And I look at where they're at, and I look at what they accomplished, and then I look at where I'm at and where I accomplished, and I'm like, you can't sleep on everybody, my brother. You feel me? So don't sleep on these courses is what I'm trying to tell you, because in the next 2 to 3 years, them things might all be selling for top dollar, and you guys got them now. You feel me? Greetings from Chile. Greetings to you. Greetings to you, my guy. Daniel, man, I appreciate all the kind comments. Damn, your channel blew up. It's doing good. It's definitely doing good. I wish it would do more, man. You know, that's why I'm grinding it out, man. I'm trying to do more. Respect to everyone who got Bitcoin when it was a baby. Now it's a big boy. Yeah, man. I wish I would have. That's for sure. I missed the boat on that. But you know what's crazy was that was back then when that thing was really low. I wasn't even thinking about investing. You know, I was young. I wasn't thinking about that. The thing is now, the younger guys now are smarter than the younger guys when I was younger, because you guys got the internet. Like, it's crazy. Like, I talk to 20-year-olds now, and they're like, "Yeah, man, I'm investing in this. I'm investing in that." I'm like, when I was 20 years old, bro, like, I wasn't thinking about that. I mean, I wanted money, but I wasn't thinking about investing and, you know, buying real estate and, you know, cryptocurrency. Like, the way the world's going, guys are going to be millionaires, you know, by 25, 30 years old. You know what I mean? It's going to be more young millionaires than ever because of the education that the internet's providing. Boxing guys are going to be able to learn boxing from anywhere in the world due to courses like the courses that I'm selling. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, if you lived in, you know, Wyoming, and you wanted to learn how to box like a Philadelphia fighter or a fighter, you couldn't learn it because there was nobody teaching it over there. But now you can live in freaking Wyoming, go to YouTube, pull up Coach Anthony Boxing, find out that I sell courses, and start watching this stuff and start implementing it and learning it. You can go on Instagram and start following your favorite boxers and watching them post little clips. You can go on you can go on YouTube and pull up any fight you want. Like, the internet is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Guys are getting smarter because of it. We need a course doing sound effects. Best sound effects from doing mid work. Whoop. Yep. Whoop. You know my sound effects. Guys, as you know, you use Black Friday 75 and you will go ahead and get 75% off all the courses. If you don't have Build You From the Ground Up, get a quick look at this.
This is Build You From the Ground Up, probably one of the most important courses on my website at the moment. And it's because I'm going to teach you step by step the fundamentals of boxing. See, you want to make sure you have a good foundation, you have good fundamentals. It's no different than building a house, right? You want to have a solid foundation so you can build on top of it. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to teach you the same way that I've taught hundreds of people throughout the years from owning a gym. I've also had the opportunity to work with numerous world level professional fighters, amateur fighters at the Olympic level, and they all had one thing in common, and that's good fundamentals. Okay, you have to have a solid foundation if you want to go ahead and build on top of this, alright? But this is just a really good starting point. So for all my beginners out there, intermediate and advanced boxers, let's go ahead and let's get started. You already know.
Man, I love the beat to that commercial. All right. Coach, what is your advice on fighting Cuban boxers with the dance-like footwork and crazy fainting? Man, you better know. You better be ready for a long night. That's my advice. You better be ready for a long night. You better be ready to dig deep. You better be ready to apply pressure. You better know how to fight. because you're gonna have a long night dealing with that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be easy. It's beatable, but it ain't gonna be easy. So you gotta be ready for that. What's the promo code, coach? You use CA Black Friday 75. CA Black Friday 75, and you will save 75% on all courses, all bundle packages, all purchases will enroll you to the VIP community, which I'm going to be launching in 2022. So make sure that you guys take advantage of that. I'll leave the code up there for anybody who's interested, anybody who wants to purchase it right now for Black Friday. I'm going to leave that up there for you guys. Hi, coach. If Wilder versus Joshua match ever happens, who do you think will win? That's a toss-up. That's the fight I want to see. Let me go ahead and put that up there for the people to read it. I'm sorry. That's a fight that that I want to see. I don't know. You can go either way. I think Joshua got the better skills. I think Deontay got the bigger punch. Daniel Estrada, what you said about online education is reality. Oh, my bad, Daniel. What you said about online education is reality. 10 years ago, it would have been impossible to have this kind of instruction around. We folks from outside the states are catching up fast. Absolutely. And you guys are hungry. People who don't live in the United States who are learning this stuff are so hungry. That's why you got so many champions now coming from different countries. The hunger level's different. Americans, we've been there, we done that, right? We had that already. We learned that already. We took advantage of it. We don't appreciate it because it's here. It's like somebody who was born with a silver spoon in their mouth. They don't appreciate what they have. But when you don't have it and you get a hold of it, sky's the limit. And that's why guys from other countries are learning the skills and they're coming over here and they're beating our guys with our skills because they're actually putting in the effort. You know what I mean? Can you train the pros the same as you do in the amateurs, or is there a change in style approach to fighting? You could train. It's similar, but there's differences. You got to understand the main difference is the time limit. You only have 3 rounds to make it happen as an amateur, as opposed to a professional fight. That if you're fighting at a level that you're gonna fight anywhere from 4 to 12 rounds as a pro. So you have more time as a pro to adjust, take your time, place your punches, as opposed to as an amateur, you have to make things happen within 3 rounds. So you got to dig deep right off the bat. You know what I mean? Who should Brandon Lee fight? Brandon Lee is another great undefeated fighter. What weight is Brandon Lee in? Brandon Lee is a bad boy. He's like Boots Ennis, man. They're best friends, and I see him knocking guys out left and right. I'm impressed with him. Kay from Cali, my guy, what's good? What up, Coach? Ain't got my first fight coming up tomorrow. I've been studying and training your courses. I feel well prepared and confident. I'm gonna keep you posted on the results. Super excited for you, man. Remember, everything is a learning experience. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Go out there, have fun, man. Apply what you've learned, and just enjoy yourself, man. Have a great time. Amateur boxing is a great, fun experience. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be so excited and nervous at the same time. These are absolutely normal feelings. Be excited. Be nervous. I remember my first amateur fight, man. I remember waking up that day. I remember everything about that day, man. I was like how I am right now, how I'm on 3 hours of sleep. Like that's how I was the day of the fight, man. I could barely sleep the night before. I was super excited, but I went out there. I did very well. Win, lose, or draw. At the end of the day, it's all for learning. So you're gonna go out there. You're gonna have a great time, and I can't wait to hear the positive results that you're gonna come in here and share with us, Cave. So just go out there and do your thing, brother. Brandon Lee fights at 140 pounds. Yeah, that kid from the UK, from the UK's, what's his name? Kelly or whatever his name is. I forget his name. Maybe he could fight him. Everett Platter, what's good, Coach Champ? What's going on, champ? I'm chilling right now. You already know what I'm doing, guys. Just promoting Black Friday 75 to 75% on all courses. I've been on here for 45 minutes, 49 minutes. Probably gonna stay on here for a few more minutes and get up out of here. I will definitely be back on here later today. I just wanted to come in, chop it in first thing in the morning with you guys, say what's up, answer some questions, um, promote the courses, and we're gonna talk about more boxing later on tonight. 3 hours of sleep, you say? Yeah, man. I'm crazy. I'm bugging out right now, man. Super hype. I guess Black Friday got me excited, man. So I'm just out here super excited about Black Friday and going crazy. Advice for strengthening your hands. You can condition your hands for boxing by hitting the heavy bag with the smaller gloves. You know what I mean? You can also squeeze those things that you squeeze to strengthen your wrist and make a fist. And that's about it, you know what I mean? But them old school small gloves, you put them on. I think Rival sells a pair. Not Rival, yeah, Rival, I believe, sells a pair, and so does Reyes and some other brands that sell them. And you just take your time with it, and then once you build up, you know what I mean, it'll help strengthen your hands. But your hands can't be damaged if you go into it. If your hands are already damaged, then I wouldn't suggest that. I would only suggest that for guys who have healthy hands. And I would suggest you start slow, build yourself up. Are calisthenics beneficial for boxing? Absolutely. Absolutely. Very beneficial for boxing. I mean, you need that. You need calisthenics. You know what I'm saying? Pull ups, push ups, dips, core work, heavy bag work, floor work, all that stuff is very, very important. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna just chill out for a little bit before I gotta go do something at 1:30, and then from there I'll be back on here later. So, guys, make sure you go ahead and go to the website. CA Black Friday 75 is the discount code. CoachAnthonyBoxing.com. Grab yourself a course, invest into yourself. I'll be back on here later. We could talk. We could do more Q&A. We could go over some instructionals. A lot of things we could do. And I'll be back on here later today. I want to say thank you to everybody who pulled up in here. You guys are much appreciated. And I will definitely be back later and we could talk some more. All right. Have a good day.